Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. 'Tis I, the one only Archer with Archer Astrology. How are ya? Scorpio darling, it is time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for December of 2023, or whenever you clicked on this reading and decided to come and hang out with me for a little bit, because my readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. And I do appreciate you for finding it. If you could return some of the love for me, please, and love the like down here, please and thank you, and help share the channel, get us out into the algorithm, and just heal everybody. I would be so grateful to you. All you need is love. And also subscribe, set the bell to all notifications. I do go live every Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern for all signs, from Aries to Pisces, plus a card for each sign, except if you're watching this when it posts, because in this case, this week, I'm going live tomorrow, December 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern time with Miss Hawaii's Tarot. That's right. It is the live All Signs Christmas collab. A little Christmas present from me and Miss Hawaii's Tarot to you. Thanking you all for being here. Ooh, Grand Trine in the cards. Nice, Scorpio. Way to do it. Thanking you all for being here and being a part of both of our channels, because we're a Cancer and a Scorpio. We unconditionally love you guys. It's a given. We don't even got to say it. We just love you. Okay? All right. So we're going to check in on the energies around you and what on your mind. All the usual stuff, of course. While you're here, feel free to Page of Swords all over my channel as much as you like. I don't mind. You're protected. I've got playlists galore with healing music base covers with Bill over here. He's a Gemini. Sometimes his A string kind of vibrates like the beginning of I Feel Fine, like, but we love him, so we work with it. He's cool. He's left-handed. And I also have some pick-a-card readings for my decks pick you, see how those work out. And, of course, all your weeklies, monthlies, lives, and otherwise are neatly prioritized and organized into playlists for your viewing enjoyment. So you can make it a day and just binge-watch me. All right, Scorpio? So we are going to take a look with a 9-card spread, using my Tarot Iluma for the heavy lifting of the base cards, with a 10th card outcome at the bottom for both you and your person. Then we're going to grab the Titanic Tarot and throw a boatload of 2,200 stories all over it, all over the table for you. All right. And of course, everything is for your highest and greatest good. We don't even say that anymore. It's a prereq here. Once you're with me, you are infinitely and ultimately protected, because you just need to get all the love, Scorpio. All right. So let's take a look. Let's see what we got going on for you, because you deserve it. For you and the one on your mind. All right, Scorpio, Scorpio, wherefore art thou, Scorpio? Scorpio's checking out the energies of Mercury retrograde, which does indeed have Sagittarius influence at the moment, and we are in it. This is a very unique Mercury retrograde, because Sagittarius energy is showing up being like, hey, y'all want to try something different and adventurous? We're going to go deep down into our childhoods, into our Akashic records, and we're going to find all the good stuff, all the fun stuff that we liked from this lifetime and lifetimes before, and then let's just manifest it. We got nothing else to do. All right? So, and then in between the energies of the new moon in, again, Sagittarius, the only sign with 5 syllables, and the full moon in Cancer, another unique moon, because the moon will be at home. This is a cold moon. It's cool. It's not an energized, friggin' crazy moon. So everything that your grandparents used to tell you about, oh, it must be a full moon out, completely in no way applies this time around, because the moon is in Cancer. It's dominant energy, and it's where it's at home and happy, okay? So this is hanging out by the fireside. This is looking at some Christmas lights with hot chocolate, and just enjoy the season. Yep, we're watching the Hallmark Channel, apparently. Okay, let's go. So, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you and them, all right? Let's do it to it. Where you been? Where you coming from? Where you going to? And them, too. We're going to find out. All right, let's do it. It's how I was trained. I have to just go OG Snoop Dogg right down to the core on this one. That's what I was trained to do. All right, let's go. For Scorpio and the one on their mind. Here we go. 2 shuffles. 2 shuffles, Scorpio. 1. Ooh, that one tried to stop. I want to see. Hold on, preview. The Page of Pentacles is what tried to jam the deck. That's like trying to shove a letter in a mailbox. But, so that might mean something about an incoming message. Let's find out. And 2. As I was saying, and 2. We got to keep the rhythm. There's a way to keep the energetical rhythm, and it's by doing this. Let's love this deck for the sexy Scorpios. Oh. I'll throw you the Pretty Woman song that usually Virgo gets, all right? Sounds a dinosaur make. Oh, those are the things from Jurassic Park. Okay, cool. What's your energy? What's your bottom of the deck? Where are we going? We're going to the 5 of Swords. Scorpio, look at this. I just saw the scene in Spaceballs, take only what you need to survive. So you're filtering out. Your outcome is to overcome and work through this here. It's going to be something a little different. So what I'm seeing as an outcome is still the energy of like hanging on to the past. So you have to learn from it, okay? Look at you. You already knew to do that. Queen of Pentacles to the 6 of Wands. to frickin' Temperance. Oh, it could be a Scorpitarius cusper I'm speaking to. You might have some Sag placements in your chart, or the ever classic, you're dealing with a Sagittarius. It's a thing. Careful with that one, Archer. It's an antique. I know. But the Six of Wands is here, and that's not an antique. That's frickin' victory in the money and in the love department. You get all that passion, too, because you're alchemizing, creating it. Whoa, that's a big word. We got a lot of 5-syllable power vocabulary words already showing up for you, okay? So your words, your Five of Swords are actually paying out for you big time in the energies and the outcome, because you will be able to intercept incoming energies with shields up and deploying flares as it approaches, okay? Let's take a look. What's your present energy? Page of Wands, another card of communication, and another card of Sagittarius wanting to come to this. So maybe you've seen a rainbow lately, or you're eating Skittles, taste the rainbow, which I think that came out in Libra too. Okay, so I'm pulling a lot of cusper energy right out of this here. But it's like you're nervous about something. When I pull a Five of Swords, this helps me change the outcome of this. It's like an image enhancement as we go. All right. With your outcome in the Five of Swords, I see this as nervousness. You're nervous about this Page of Wands energy here. It's like maybe you're not used to having the kinds of people or energies around you at the moment. Maybe you're finding a new popularity. You might have a presence online. Maybe you have a channel here on YouTube where you do something, or on Instagram or TikTok or something, where you like either you post like whatever it is you do, your passion, you transmit it out, don't you? So you are finding a popularity in this that maybe you're not so used to. It's a little different, all right? Let's see. The immediate influence. You're going to love it, though. Come on. You're going to love it. You know you're going to love it. The immediate influence is the Knight of Wands. Oh, my God. There's a lot of fire energy showing up here. The Knight of Wands is some slick-talking, fast-moving energy that shows up carrying this in. The Knights carry the messages on the decks here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Maybe you went through a divorce possibly in the past, which kind of caused you to be a little more closed off, or a little more like kind of guarded. Knight of Wands energy. So you like, you just protect your energy in this one here, or you become a little more used to something a little pagey off in the distance in the mountains, like this dude here, living like a little bit more of a nomadic lifestyle possibly, but it's allowed you to Knight of Wands to find your passions. Your goal or destiny is the Eight of Swords, the card of two-way transmission. Not so much when you look at it in the mindset of the analysis paralysis, but when you realize it is the energy of spirit transmitting receptions between you. Maybe you've seen a double rainbow recently. That's the two-way communications coming through on this one. It's a very unique way of looking at your energies and being able to rise above it and overcome it. And that's why you, Scorpio, are the most amazing sign in the zodiac, because everybody else, they can only handle 3 frickin' decans. They go through their 3 spots. You, Scorpio, go through 7 levels in your lifetimes, from the bottom to the top. Right, and I got Phoenix. And when you're a Phoenix, you can overcome any adversary that comes your way in this one here. And it's totally different. And that's interesting. I just heard the Brady Bunch theme off of this one here. Like here's a, but it's the Brady Bunch meets Arrested Development. And you make it work, okay? That's how Scorpio of you, straight up. Oh my goodness, I love this. All right, we got to take a look. Let's see what's going on over here. Does that mean that Marsha is like Gob? Doing the magic like Gob does? Like, Marsha, doing the magic or something? I don't know. That's interesting. Anyhow, what's on their side of the energetical fence? Let's find out. What's their present energy? The Seven of Wands. Leo shows up. Leo energy protecting them to come forward on this one. It's a John Travolta bubble. Look at how the energetical waves, those yellow diagonal lines, are coming through that wall and filtered and protected. They're being guarded and guided through their healing, through their work at the moment. And through it all, the Seven of Wands, they speak very youthful and young about you. They cannot speak ill of you. All right, what's the influence? What's their immediate influence around them? The Queen of Swords, Gemini energy. Communication and people advising and talking to them and telling them to come in with your sword down. This Queen of Wands, see how the sword's not upright? This queen comes in peace. This sword is down. She knows how to use the sword if she needs to, but she knows she doesn't need to. Your person is coming through a lot of this one here. They're realizing no one can love like a Scorpio loves. That is one of the deepest loves you will ever find, okay? All right. What's the future influence on this? When we mathematically take your 3 cards and their 2 cards, what's the future influence on the connection? It's the Two of Swords, Libra energy. the energy to clear the mind and to have the faith and the trust in the process to clear the head, clear the energetical airwaves, and to go forward, trusting in the process even when you can't see the outcome of it. All right, that's the goal on this one, for you guys to have that faith and that trust in each other, right? Okay, let's see what the incoming energy all the way around the ball already is. That was an interesting gobble in my words. Ace of Swords, literally. They're nervous about talking to you. As I pull this Ace of Swords and energize the Libra energy for a proper, balanced communication, I fumbled my words for a moment. They're a little nervous about this Ace of Swords, but it shows a clear communication going forward where the two of you wind up maybe like leveling up, like moving in together. Just something connects us together when we're pulling that Brady Bunch energy. That's family coming together, and that energy of you guys creating something that goes the distance. The environmental factors on this is Aries energy with the King of Wands. Going forward, you both know what you want from the connection, and you're energized. Look at him with his head, his crown chakra. Maybe you or them have a double crown, possibly. One of those things where like your babies or your somebody who's always like, oh, this baby got a double crown. That's, look, there's two energetical beams coming off of that King of Wands. So it shows that going forward, you guys come together to transmit this energy out here and give birth to like a whole new future energy out of this. All right. The Six of Pentacles is the inner emotions. So you guys both want this. You want to have a meeting of the minds coming together, signing off on everything, all the rewrites, all the contracts, all the amendments, all the adjustments, and coming together for this. This is the coffee date card showing up here where you just get together to meet up, talk about, and it ignites an Ace of Swords passions that this cycle is the one that continues. Communication that's meant from the heart, that is meant well for all, okay? Both of you guys are looked out for each other on this one. Something totally unique. All right, so you have got a lot of air energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are here. Strong, heavy Sagittarius showing up. You've also got Aries. Taurus is here for the little cusper energy. Honorable mentions as well to Cancer and Leo. All right, two of them are never far behind each other. But anyhow, yeah. So, meanwhile, let's see. Give me some clarifiers on this Page of Wands to the Knight of Wands to the Eight of Swords. All right, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords. Let's find out. All right, that's another stop card. The Three of Cups, Cancer energy. The happiness and the dreams here behind the scenes that is coming here. This is this popularity that you're adjusting to, starting to make you feel a little more happy, a little more confident, a little more into being able to do what you do online in a strong, protected passion. Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Cancer Sag energy on this one here. That's the energy of the moons, the new moon in Sag to that full moon in Cancer that manifests in a place of positivity. A full moon in Cancer, that's when the moon is at home in its dominant rock. Everything's all good. It's all good up in the sky. Cancer's happy, the moon's happy. Everybody gets to have that nostalgic, homey feeling. It doesn't happen every so often in long times, but when it does, it brings out the Nine of Cups, it brings out the Queen of Pentacles, and it brings out the Page of Swords. So you are learning a lot on this one, and you could be doing a little spying. I'm actually pulling both energies off of that there. Chief Officer Wilde, the one that his words mattered, and he got put into his position by the captain. Originally, First Officer Murdoch on the Titanic was supposed to have been the chief officer, but Captain Smith wanted Chief Officer Wilde over there, Page of Swords, because Chief Officer Wilde was transferred from the Olympic onto the Titanic. Captain Smith wanted somebody in command of the vessel just below him that knew the ship already. And the Olympic was basically a twin of the Titanic. The same engines, the same transmission, the same drive line, everything. I mean, there were some cosmetic differences, but at the heart, Chief Officer Wilde knew it. So granted, it kind of ticked off Murdoch and Lightoller a little bit because they got bumped down each on the ranks there. But it puts somebody at the helm. Captain Smith had a number 2 backup awesomeness out of it. The Nine of Cups to the Three of Cups shows 12 cups of happiness that comes out too. So this one does want to go up to this one. With that Cancer and the Sag energy and 9-9 showing up, the 9-9 portal in September, Virgo season, could have been an energizing point for you, Scorpio, that really kind of whoomped your heart. Whoomp, there it is. Whoomp, there it is. And brought you over to this one here with the moves like Jagger. Swear to God, you got the moves like Jagger coming out on this one here. And it takes you to a place where you're safe, where you're protected, and coming out of a place, I mean, you've been in so many unstable energies and so many people have put you through so much that you've learned from it and leveled up from it, and you've got awesome backup riding with you. It's like you knew you needed Chief Officer Wilde there with you, and Spirit's got your back on this. All right, it's like it's safe. It's safe to let love in. All right, give me some clarifiers. It's safe. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy to the Tower. See, you're nervous or you feel it. 2:17, and 12 a.m. You've been through so much that has you nervous about the forward momentum here, because much like this energy, you want to write a really kind of strongly worded line, write letter to the White Star Line about this entire voyage, because this here is the straw that broke the camel's back. 2:17 a.m., 2:17 could resonate to you, but it's that moment in the Titanic's life where the stresses of everything leading up to that moment, the iceberg bumping into it, all of it, everything leading up there, this finally got to a point where the keel, Titanic's back, could not handle the stresses, and it failed. The straw that broke the camel's back. That was the point where the ship separated, and this guy down here is like, well, this is totally not what the brochure told me was going to happen, but it does. So you rise above it to come through this one, out of it, and rebirth. Much like you have the habit of doing all the time. Hierophant, you get all the knowledge, Taurus energy on this one here. It allows you to come safe out of this energy, much like how the sinking of the Titanic brought lifeboats for every soul on board, and it created the International Ice Patrol to watch the shipping lanes. You're rising from everything you've been through in the past and feeling safe and protected going forward. Just like COVID casualties, the outcome of that was changes in how we interact, safety precautions, health precautions. Even 9/11, it brought security precautions to the world. There's always massive positive changes and forward movement out of the darkest of times that we experience, which allows you to get to that point where you're safe to let love in, and let Sister Susie in, and Brother John, and Phil and Don, and now I'm getting let them in by wings? Really, Spirit? Really? Really? That's where we're going? Where are you taking me with this? Give me something. Where are you? Not all that. I can't do it that way. Well, okay, I guess. Whoa. Anyhow, you just energied all over my table, Scorpio. What in the world? The Sun card's hanging out over here. The Chariot popped out over here. I told you those two were never far apart. Look at that. Frick. Yeah, look at the sun shining down on Titanic on that happy day. Two of Swords pop back out to the Seven of Cups, to the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Swords, and friggin' Lovers to find a little bit of that love energy on this one. We're going towards the Bell, the most common twin flame connections. Scorpio and Aries are the most common twin flame connections energies in this lifetime at the moment. Leo also reigns right up there. Scorpio-Leo connections are some of the deepest, tightest twin energies that you will find, and one of the most common ones that actually create union in this lifetime. On this energy, before we've even started into them, I'm getting the vision of the Bell from Aries. It was in the Aries reading that's coming back. Maybe you've noticed tinnitus. It's not tinnitus. It's not a tumor. It's actually spiritual communications, Eight of Swords style, transmitting and receiving. And depending on which ear you get the ringing in, that's letting you know. The left ear is the 3D energies, the stuff that's affecting in the real world and the pentacles right now. This side's the 5D energy, the stuff that you and Spirit are working on behind the scenes. When you get a high-pitched tone in either side, it's positive energy, guidance. You're leveling up. You're arising and awakening. Everything's strengthening. The lower energies are the warnings, let you know you might not have a great day today, or somebody's doing a little bit of that spiritual attack stuff on you. You need to deploy them flares again. Put that stuff up. Put it up. Get up. Get up. You know what I mean? Why in the world am I going hip hop? Oh my goodness, Scorpio. And you can also, Scorpio, no wonder this came out here, because you understand with all your different levels of awakenings in your energy, is that you can actually get simultaneous. It's like a mixing board, like an engineer in the control room in a recording studio on the mixing board, bringing in this level, hearing the left high pitched, hearing the deeper low pitched on the right side of the warnings that are coming. It can blend, it can merge together to create the master recording that brings all of this out in both of your energies. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Very, very grateful. Very grateful. Oh. It's spiritual reprogramming. It's like when your cell phone starts to slow down and act up, and then you get that notification that it's going to do its software upgrade overnight. And then when you get up in the morning, all of a sudden the phone's a little faster, screen looks a little clearer, everything downloads a little faster, and all the options are actually checked back in a good way. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, strong Cancer and Leo in this energy at the moment too. Maybe you're actually going right into it here and looking at 1825, 1825 hertz, which does ring into a tone for tinnitus healing. It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. I don't know, Schwarzenegger, just get to the chopper. Seriously. And it upgrades you like an iPhone, taking you into like jailbreaking it like an iPhone. All right. So we've pulled all this energy on them. Does all that tie to their energy? Can I have a card on that? Was that their energy about like how no one else loves like you? Four of Swords. Aquarius energy. Libra 2. King of Pentacles to the Three of Swords. Could be an age difference between you guys as well, but the dreams between the two of you guys, the deeper connection, the telepathic connection that you two share is the awakening. Scorpio, I think I'm gonna give this one to you. You deserve this one. Yeah, Two of Wands, Aries energy again. You saved their life, straight up. Not to put a lot of pressure on you, but you saved their life. That's why they can't speak ill of you, because you awoke them to so many directions, so many ways. Knight of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles, that they have a massive respect for you. They have a massive respect for you, yeah. All of it. All of it was their energy that we were just talking about. And it came out from the Aries reading. And I think it did make an appearance in the Leo reading. Interesting. Interesting connections. All right, give me something to this. Let's go. Give me an outcome on this, because they just miss you. They think extremely highly of you. And you guys have a really unique way of bantering, don't you? Don't you guys? You guys do like a Dean Martin celebrity roast on yourselves, on each other. Like the kind of energy that anybody else would be like, oh my God, why are you guys saying that stuff to each other? How do you love each other? But you guys totally get it. It actually it rings your bell. It ring my bell. Was that Motown? I think so. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. Okay, I get it. All right, give me something on the outcome here. Very unique. Thank you, Spirit. So grateful. All right, give me outcome. Ace of Swords, King of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Aries and Taurus energy. Another connection to the Ace of Swords. Bring a little Libra to the table. All right. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, Scorpio. Love you. Page of Cups. Told you I love you. And that's what this communications are all going to just freaking ooze love out of the pores. The Page of Cups just knows it, feels it, smells it, sees it coming. Maybe you've noticed more smells lately. Are you like walking through your house and being like, that's weird, I just smell cookies, nothing's baking. Or I smell sage, and like nothing's there, Or even like a little bit of old smells, old scents, like old smells of cedar. I just smelled cedar. Maybe something like that resonates. Whoa, World card 21. Your them could be born on the 21st, maybe even the 3rd. I'm also seeing the 19th and the 14th. The 7th, the 11th, interesting, and the 3rd. Cool. Page of Cups, though. This is finding the meaning and the reasoning behind this, that even in the words, love is the answer. Six of Wands. Caitlin Petty shows up. She could be a Scorpio. It's possible. She won't tell me her birthday because she knows I'll run a chart on her. It's just a thing I do. It's a genre. But Six of Wands is her getting a freaking Grammy for her songs and her performances. You did this, and you're receiving an award for it, like Molly Brown here, handing Captain Rostron the award as a thank you for endangering his ship, coming through the night, through the iceberg field that sank the unsinkable Titanic, thank you, press, and surviving and rescuing the survivors of the ship. This is surviving surviving the wreckages, the damages, and coming out above it in the end, and finding the reasons behind this, seeing the happiness into it, and the Six of Wands victory. Leo and Cancer energy on this one, as well as Aries and Taurus. You've got Cusper energy that could put you on either side of that energetical fence. Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. Let's see. It's a strong connection. Knight of Pentacles, and it stands the test of time. With the Five of Swords back to look. Five of Swords. Where did that go? There it is. Thank you. You guys have just met each other on the same energetical exchange to heal from this. This is very unique. And it's protected. Knight of Pentacles. Granted, the Knight of Pentacles is often seen as the most slowest moving energy in the deck, but I see it as the U.S. Postal Service card. Tried, tested, and true. Neither rain or sleet nor snow stops the Knight of Pentacles from getting the Ace of Pentacles to its destination. It ain't Amazon Prime, but it arrives right and correct. And that's where the energy is coming from for you guys as you sync and meet each other on the same level to take things to the next level. All right? It's a strong coming together and a strong connection between the two of you guys, so much that it made cards pop on my deck. All over the table and all over everything. So the energy here is just electrified. It's at a spark to ignite the connection. Five of Wands, 5-5 to the Ten of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Leo comes in with Taurus. Leo and Taurus energy at the bottom. That higher level of knowledge and learning and coming together. Energy I'm seeing even on a ring on this one here. But overcoming it with the Five of Wands and the Strength card. Teamwork making the dream work. Strong Leo energy coming in for the win to achieve the Ten of Pentacles. Virgo energy on this one here. This is something where you two wind up going to that next level, whatever point you're at in this connection. No contact, 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 more contact, moving in together. etc. and so forth, and following the natural order of progression and rising to a whole different strength. This is strength upon strength that bring in a 10 of Pentacles connection that goes the distance, creates generational wealth, and it's at that point there that it's come from all these tower moments, these hangman energies through this sun and traveled its distance to get to where it needs to go. It's kind of, it gives birth to a whole, it's generational wealth. It's royalties on your rewards, that they knew that it was much more than a hunch, that this group must somehow form a family. That's the way they all became the Addams family. But yet you guys get it. If you, dude, y'all want to blow up little model trains together, do it. Go for it. Because for some reason, you guys get that. I took one of my model trains apart when I was like 12 years old once, and then it blew up. I just wanted to see how the motor worked. I wanted to see the motor. But you guys have figured out how it all works in this energy. Major arcana, heavy shifting. You, this is gorgeous. Seriously. Big old friggin' Cancer here steering you right down the bow of the Titanic, that knife edge bow. Leo's here making everybody happier. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the win. Pisces showed up. Taurus energy, Capricorn. My gosh, you got like everybody's here. It's on. It's on for you. It's all the love. Wow. Amazing energy. Claim this one down in the comments. Leave a like for me. Love the video. Share it. Get it out there. I appreciate you. I know sometimes it takes me time to get to all the comments, etc. and so forth, but I do see, like, love, and respond to all of them eventually. Knight of Pentacles. You can believe me. My bow never stops. Yeah. And remember, Scorpio, darling, honey pie, sugar bunch, that this will resonate to any and all placements of the lovable Scorpio within your chart, because we are not just our sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, but all the junk in the trunk too. All the parts of all our charts. And I am FHA compliant and will read for any sign or placement that desires and inquires. All you got to do is ask. And if you'd like to, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com for a personal reading, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. All the info is in the description, links, comments, etc. down below. Page of Swords all over the channel. Check the info out, and I will see you, Scorpio, December 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern for the live Christmas collab with Miss Hawaii's Tarot. Just be there, be a part of it. Thank you, Spirit, very much for the messages today for Scorpio. We appreciate you. And Scorpio, I appreciate and love you unconditionally for making the time out of your day, your life, and your energy to be here with me for these messages. Thank you. Truly grateful to you for it, okay? Sending big spinny hugs to you. Those ones that spin you round until your feet pick up and your heels fall off and stuff. It's the fun hugs. It's just the fun hugs, all right? Thank you. Namaste. Till next time, I'll see you there. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, cheerio. Love you.